Hi everyone, it's Tammy with the Frou-frou Studio, and I'm back today to share a project with you. And I'm super excited about this one, and I hope you guys will join along and work with me on this in the new year. So I have kind of mentioned this a little bit in a couple previous videos, but I want to make it a habit at the beginning of the year to really focus on expanding my exploration, I guess, or my discovery of colors and new color combinations and things like that. And so I have come up with a list of 52 color combinations that I am going to be working on in the new year. And I'm going to be doing one of these a week as a weekly exercise for myself. And I would love for you guys to join me and to do this along with me. I will, as it gets closer to the beginning of the year, I will make available the list that I have, the color combinations that I have. So if you want to be doing the same color combinations that I do, then I will make those available, a list of those available. I have been doing this on and off for a few weeks now, and I'll show you a couple that I've already done. This journal is the journal that I got when I was in Seattle before I left on my cruise for Alaska. There was a gentleman there at the market that sold these. He makes them. He makes the covers, and he orders the paper, which is cut specifically for him. And it's a good textured, pretty thick paper that he uses. So I'm going to be working in this one with the thought being that whatever I create is not going to be very bulky because I'm doing collage type spreads to do my color. Now, you can do whatever you want if you're going to join me. If you want to do ephemera, if you want to do tags, if you want to do cards, if you want to do envelopes, you know, whatever you want to do. I just want to do it in this journal. And so that's what I'm going to do. And it measures 5 by 6. So the pages in here are 5 by 6. And as you guys know, I like to do double page spreads. So here are a couple that I've already done. This one was kind of pinks and teals, or blues, light blues. And I did this. And then this one is navy blue and kind of a mustard yellow. And then I accidentally somehow skipped a page, and that's the page we're going to work on today. And then I did a teal and red, which is my favorite color combination, by the way. So today I am working on a green and brown. And this is how I go about this. When there's a list, it's going to be a lot different. But how I have been doing it is I find a piece of something that I love. And if you all remember, I created these little pocket paper clips, altered paper clips, and I had done this one, and I just loved the way that this blue and pink worked out together, and so I decided to make this my first one, kind of as an experiment to see, you know, not only can I do it, or more so, do I feel like I've accomplished something. And it was very rewarding to do this spread, and it was very fulfilling to go through all my ephemera and find the things that fit into this category and then put them together to make this spread. So that's how all this got started. And then this one was actually inspired by the napkin. This is a napkin back here that was this navy blue and this mustard. So as you're going through your stuff, if you have something that inspires you or that you really love the look of, set it aside and, you know, make a collage or make something using those colors. And it's real interesting to go through your stuff and find things that are in that color scheme. And you start to realize that, you know, hey, I really do like this color combination, or no, you know, this isn't for me. But the purpose is to expand the colors that you use, because I find myself kind of handicapping myself into certain color, you know, a smaller color choice, because I always want to pick colors that I like instead of expanding and seeing, you know, other possibilities. So today my inspiration is this little guy, and he is a vellum piece, and I believe it was part of my creative box from Corcray. When I had those, I don't have this subscription anymore. But yeah, this is weird. So I'm gonna start with, I'm trying to figure out how this is gonna peel off here. Oh, I see, it has like a little frame. Okay. I'm gonna start with this piece and go from there. And let me show you some of the things I went through and found in my ephemera, and I won't use them all. And, you know, don't feel like that you have to use everything. I mean, the point is to pull out everything and see what works together. So I have this little sticker, vellum, whatever you want to call it. Let me see what it is exactly. I don't really know. Is that what it is? Maybe it just is. Yeah, it's little vellum. Okay, vellum stickers. So that's going to be my kicking off point, because that's the piece that I picked to do this kind of brown-green combination. Okay, and then I went through all of my scrap papers, and I found this piece of paper. And I thought, well, how interesting. It does have the same color scheme. It's totally different, obviously. This is a, you know, kind of a rustic wood pattern. But I love these two things together. And so I thought that was real interesting. And so these are going to kind of be my, you know, main background pieces of something like this. And then I found this that I had made in a previous video where, and this was originally, I saw this from Carrie the Crafter, and you just create pages. And this particular page that I created has those colors. So we're going to use some of that. And then I found this little bird that matches perfectly. And I found these little stickers that are in that same color combination. I found this Tim Holtz card. I found this little heart in my die cuts. I found several little scrap pieces of paper that are in the same color combination. I have this little sticker. I have some tickets. And this was all stuff that was in my stash. I didn't do any of this. There's another piece of paper. You saw me just do that. And that's just to, you know, give myself kind of a sentiment. But it does go. It's not brown or green, but, you know, you got to have something to kind of break it up. I have these little things by Louisa Heinzel. That's a digital of hers. I have this clock. I have this little vellum butterfly that is, you can see, brown. I have this little greenery thing. Here are some leaves, stickers. And then this is the sentiment that I'm gonna use. It's called Contented Spirit. And then I found all of these stickers that all have the brown and green in my Kathy Holden sticker book, which I've ordered another one because I've been going through it like crazy and I don't want to run out. And I also ordered the Christmas one. And I know it's late to get it, but I would rather have it and have it next year than not have it. So you can see, look how many things I found, you know, just based off this one little thing. So now let's see what we're going to do with our page and see if we can, you know, do something like this with all those things that we found. So we already know that, you know, I want this to kind of be the background of one side and this to be kind of be the background of the other side. So how do we want to maybe start I'm going to tear this down the middle. I'm liking the tree side, I think, better than the leaf side. And I also don't want a straight line on this, I don't think. Now, the one thing, if you're going to do a book, you do need to keep your pages, you know, fairly flat. Because you don't want it to get too gator-mouthed. I'm going to kind of do a rough tear on this. And then maybe, let's see, I should have torn it the other way. Maybe we'll switch sides. Well, that's not going to do any good, is it? Maybe we'll do it like that. And do it like that. Or maybe we'll do it like this. Yeah, like that. Okay, so let's tear this down so that it fits the page. This may get too long and I may have to end it because since this isn't really a planned kind of thing, sometimes I get hung up on what I want to put together, or, you know, how something should go, or something like that, and I have to stop and contemplate it, or move something around a million times before I decide. And for the most part, I've been using just a glue stick for this, unless it's some kind of weird material like a vellum or something like that. Then I've been using, you know, art glitter glue mainly. I don't think that I've had to break out the 3-in-1 glue for anything. Oops, we don't want to do it upside down. So let's start with this on this side. And on the other side, I'm thinking about breaking these strips down and putting one of them down one side and one of them down the other side. This needs to come off just a little bit, because I don't want it all the way up against. And I don't want this straight over here. Okay, so let's glue this down, and I am going to use art glitter on this because it is a thicker cardstock. Now, I'm not doing pockets, I'm not doing tucks, I'm not doing anything like that. This is more just like a collaged mixed media piece, art piece, not, you know, anything that's going to have a multi-use or anything like that. It's just to look at. All right, so I might be able to use, I'm just really interested in getting the text more than anything else. This one might be enough. Let's do it on this side. All right, so I'm going to put that piece there. No, I'm going to put it on this side. Change my mind. See? I'm telling you. The reason I changed my mind is this has a straight edge, and I don't want that straight edge on the inside of the project. All right, now this. Oh no. There we go. That'd be good to run my main piece before I even get started, huh? And I will try to find, this gentleman gave me his business card. Oh, I bet it's in my Alaska journal. He has a website. Okay, now we've got our two little strips. If I can get one off here. And I'm going to put one of those right here. And I'm going to put one of those right up against Okay, obviously it didn't hear me when I said right up against, did it? All right, guys. And of course, this is pretty good. There we go. I got it. I started saying, of course, this is pretty good washi sticker there. So it's, of course, sticking. And I'm just going to flip that over. It doesn't bother me that that's coming over. Okay, now let's decide how we're going to incorporate some of these other things. Yep, top some of the glue here while we're thinking. All right, I definitely want this. And I'm thinking I want this to come right down the seam that we just made. Like that. All right, we can get that out of the way. And get that out of the way. Now, I'm liking that, and I was thinking the bird that I definitely want to use could sit right up here on the top of this somehow, like this. The one irritating thing about the glue stick. Now, I've got this heart, and that's just a personal thing. I mean, it doesn't have to go in there. I do like the make, and I actually like the butterfly sitting over that make. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, and then we have this card. Do we feel like that covers up too much? Maybe. I definitely want to use these. Maybe we could put those right there. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that to start with. This also came in a Corcray box. Alright, so let's put these. I should have just used 2 of these. I'm going to cut that off because I don't want to cover my tree up completely. Put one back on the paper for future use. And I think I'm going to cut this white a little closer as well. As it's sticking to my fingers. Because it would have been too easy to think about that before I took it off the backing. Okay. Now, this is kind of a plasticky, it's not a sticker, I don't think. No. So I'm going to use our glitter glue on that because I don't think a glue stick will hold it. I'm not sure this will. If it doesn't, I can always go back with the 3-in-1. Oh, you know what might look cute is to put the heart on the fence. But we'll do this. A fence. See, I automatically made it a fence in my head. Okay, and then let's put a little bird about right there. And then I'm going to put my make right there. Or should I put it over here? I might just put it over here. Let's do something like that. Look at my... Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to staple everything except for, no, I'm not. No staples. Oh, typical. Okay. Plan B. I'm going to poke a hole. I'm going to put a brad in it. A little bitty, tiny, short one. I have one of those over here. I have long ones. And I'm using kind of a brown color. Oh, as I pick up a purple one. I don't know how that happened. Oops, I missed one, didn't I? I'll just glue that one on the back of here. And what do I want to use on there? I think I'll use just a little bit of double-sided tape. All right, so we know that that is all bunched together. And as soon as we get everything else placed, we will secure that down. I think I'm going to put my little tag right there. Maybe my tickets behind it. We've got another couple of leaves we can put right there. I'm looking for my little, there's my sentiment. What do you think about that? Okay, let's ink these. I'm telling you guys, I'm having so much fun doing this. I just love it coming together. these are just Tim Holtz die cuts and Tim Holtz stamps. So I'm trying to ink them and age them up a little bit. This is a sticker that I got off Amazon, and it had a bigger white edge around it, and I trimmed it off. I think I'm going to put a number behind that, another number. I'm making a mess. Sorry about that. I might want something right there too, but I don't think I have anything else over here. I might have a postage. Oh, I've got, I know what I'm going to do. Let me cut these out. I'm just trimming the white, some of the white. It's too wide. I've got my little stickers over here. I'll put that one on the corner of that. Okay, and I'm going to ink around this. I'm going to put these. I'm under, I'm going to put that point of the leaves underneath, maybe, because I didn't get the corner glued down good anyway. There we go. Now let's fix that. All right, and then we're gonna put that. Kind of like that. And then I've got this. I'm gonna put here. And then we gotta find a place for the chocolate. Don't we? Here. All right, do we want these crooked and this straight? All right, so I'm going to glue the card down to the page straight. And I'm going to bump it right up against this handmade. But I still want to leave enough room that I can read the handmade from behind the heart, because the heart is the biggest piece. And I think that may be it, guys. We got one more of these that we could put down here, but I really don't think we need it. And then we've got some leaves, and I don't think we need that. And then we've got some bugs, and we use the butterfly, so I really don't think we need that either. So we'll save those for another day. We've got any other thing, as I love, you guys know, clocks and watches. I think I'm going to put that there. I'm terrible at cutting circles. Some people say use big scissors and move the circle, you know, move the paper, not the scissors. I do agree with moving the paper, not the scissors, but to me, these little scissors work much better cutting a circle than a big old pair of scissors. I feel like I have more control over it. All right, so what do we have? Okay. So there we go. I believe that completes our brown and green spread. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I hope you kind of get the picture of what I'm thinking for the weekly study next year. And I hope you'll join me. I really do think that it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think that you guys will be expanding, and some of you may be good at it already. I don't mean at all to say that nobody knows anything about color. That is not my intention, but I know for myself, the reason that I'm challenging myself to do this is so that I do get more comfortable with using colors outside of the norm of what I would normally pick. So, yeah, I like this one, and I like how it came out, and I like the color combinations. So, if you are interested in joining, get you a book together, or tags, or you know, however you want to keep your book. And we'll be ready to go the first week in January. And like I said, I will be doing this for myself, and I hope you'll join me, in place of Margaret Miller's Collage Challenge. I've done that for 2 years now, and I just kind of need a break from it. And not that I don't enjoy her collage challenges, I do very much, but sometimes you just need a change, and I just need to take a break from it and do something else, and you know, explore some other things. And so this is what I'm going to be doing. So I hope you continue to join me for those videos. They will be on Tuesdays when I normally do Marguerite Miller. And I will, like I said, when we get closer to the first of the year, I'll tell you how you can get the weekly color list if you want to follow along and do the color combinations that I'm going to do. So thanks again, guys, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for Marguerite Miller. Bye.